the need to take a whole systems approach of the body. One of the things that we have offered to people in the systems approach is to seeing the body as a whole. Now, everyone talks about that, but how do you practically do that? So for that, I've created a tool which is accessible for all of you as warrior scholars called Your Body, Your System. And we're going to be using Your Body, Your System to actually analyze cannabis, because the reality is all of us are very different. It's like people who, let's say, drink alcohol. There are people who drink a lot and it doesn't do anything to them. Then other people drink a little and they get drunk. Our body chemistries are very different. So to say that one size fits all is wrong. Now, traditional systems of medicine figured this out. And in my research in biological engineering systems biology, I was able to go look at the ancient systems of medicine and deliver to the world a new and powerful way of looking at those systems of medicine. And I created a tool, Your Body, Your System. It's accessible to all of you when you join as a warrior scholar. It's free. We used to charge a lot for it. It took millions of dollars to create this tool, but you can answer a set of questions and it'll figure out your body type, who you are. That's what that red dot, what kind of system you are in this triangle. Then you can answer a different set of questions and it'll figure out how you're off course from you. That's what we say, be happy, be you. That's a black dot, which is like the weather, which can vary from time to time. The black dot can be in different places. But the idea is to move the black dot to the red dot, because the red dot is when your body is functioning as it wants to, as it was designed for. So how do you do that? The tool will actually figure out foods and supplements and things. It's not a medical tool, big disclaimer here, because we can't make those claims, nor do we want to. But it is a tool that'll help you figure out how different foods, different supplements can move the force of transport, conversion, storage, how they affect you. Now, when it comes to cannabis, when you take the seminar, we'll actually take away these little sticky notes. We'll find out how cannabis affects the forces of transport, conversion, and storage. You see, in general systems theory and in traditional systems of medicine, all of us are composed of the forces of motion, the forces of conversion, or the forces of storage. In the Indian system of medicine, that was called Vata, Pitta, Kapha, and I was the first one to decipher this. It's important to recognize that because for many years, thousands of years, people have been using the systems of medicine, and you ask someone, what is Vata, Pitta, Kapha? They can't really explain it until what I've done here. But using this approach, we will also talk about what does cannabis do to the individual? Will it increase their Vata, the Kapha? Does it destabilize them? What does it actually do from a systems approach? What we're going to cover, for some people, it's going to be very controversial, but we don't take a pro-cannabis and anti-cannabis view. We look at the science, we take a systems approach, and I encourage all of you to also take a systems approach. Go join vashiva.com. Come to our open house, as I've mentioned. You can go right over to vashiva.com to do that. Become a warrior scholar at vashiva.com/join to